The next videos will be shot in my car. I'm on a trip. In this post, this woman writes, date cancel on me for a preseason football game. And so, yeah, ultimately, you probably shouldn't have scheduled the date with you knowing, or, well, what happened was he probably scheduled it before he knew about the preseason game. Preseason game comes up with his buddies, and he chose his buddies over you. So it's just like, recognize the priorities. That's what it is. I don't know how long you've been together. But if he kind of distances himself or treats you like a low priority, it's kind of like, well, you kind of just distance yourself as well. Not to say, oh, I'm going to treat him like a low priority and be like passive aggressive or punish him. Not like that. But it's just like you take a little step back and you don't be as committed to him to the best of your ability. And if you can just kind of back off when he's kind of backing off, that's usually the best kind of way to handle that kind of situation. But just know you are, it's the truth. It's your low priority right now. This is my first date in over 3 years, and it's been a long time since I've been ready to date again. I recently went on a date, my first date with this guy. Let's call him Double X. Okay. Double X and I are both in our 30s. I'm 30 and he's 32. We had a decent first date. He was a gentleman. He took me for a nice restaurant and had a good time. After the date ended, he continued to be a gentleman, didn't try anything weird, and didn't even try to kiss me. I would say people get caught up in like the, oh, I think I'm a gentleman kind of thing, and so they don't take any action or don't go for the kiss or don't make a move when the signals are there to make a move. And so actually I think that's a really limiting belief that a lot of guys use just so they can kind of indulge in their fear of making a move, because it is scary. Sometimes it takes some guts to do. So just don't fall into that trap. Yes, you should be a gentleman. Yes, you should do things like hold the door open for her, make sure she has a good time, and so you schedule the date or plan the date with a lot of effort. And so it's like those little things do matter as far as making her feel like she's cared for. But if you're using it to not make a move, that's where guys get in trouble. This guy did that. It's like once you kiss, it's like a whole different ball game. Compared to if you just go on a first date and don't make any moves and don't kiss. It's like that really is a big barrier to break through. And so it's like if he wants another shot, I'd say she has to let him come to her, and so he's got to basically make the effort in order to kind of reach out and say, hey, I'd love to see you. When you're free, and acknowledge first, hey, I recognize that I chose to go on this preseason thing. It was with a bunch of buddies, and it was just kind of one of those things. It's like, I recognize that wasn't really cool for me to do. But if you want to get dinner, let me make it up to you at dinner, maybe whatever night. Or, what days are you free, available, so I can make it up to you, kind of deal like that. If he comes to you, basically, then you might give him another shot, but it's again, he has to come to you as far as like a negotiation thing. What happened? He backed off, he chose somebody else, he treated you like a low priority, and so it's like he has to come and earn you back. And so make your actions in accordance with that.